Damn. So you're saying even streamers got beef? I thought this was just a rap thing. You know, we got rap beef right now. We got Cardi B versus Ice Spice versus Lotto versus JT versus everybody. But now we got streamer beef, okay? And I always thought streamer beef or streamer life was supposed to be just very peaceful, you know, like gaming and talking and entertainment. Like I thought it would be very peaceful. But no, we got streamer beef too, okay? J Cinco versus DDG, okay? J Cinco versus DDG. Let's go ahead and get into it. So these two are top streamers, okay? Besides Kai Cenat, these are the two that are making a whole lot of noise in the streamer world. And they're just not seeing eye to eye. They attempted to start a group called Capaholics, which was DDG's plan to have a group that is kind of like an amp, like Kai Cenat and all of them, and something along those lines. So he was trying to create his own movement, his own streamer group, but it failed. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about what happened. So J Cinco and DDG's friendship has officially turned into a public feud. The two creators who were once seen collaborating on YouTube videos and appearing in each other's content are now throwing shade online. And things started when J Cinco began speaking out on his own streamer platform about losing respect for DDG, claiming he was a fake friend and acted differently behind the scenes. So we have a couple clips I want to get into, but I really want to hear your guys' thoughts on what you believe is their true character. I feel like DDG has been catching a whole lot of heat in the department of is he a real one or is he not? And there's just a lot of conversation surrounding DDG, like of him being narcissistic and him being an opportunist. You know, we saw these things for with Holly Bailey, you know, his top of the year drama with him and the mother of his child, actress Holly Bailey, where fans were calling him an opportunist because you're the streamer and you are coming off like you are not really loyal to the own mother of your child. And we saw how all of that is panning out or has panned out. But even with friends and other streamers, I don't know, it's just looking really weird. All right. So we have different takes, but of course, I just want to go ahead and show you guys what exactly is being said on DDG's part. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Nigga, yeah, I said it. I'm like, nigga, if you saying Kai is this, what the fuck am I to you? I gotta at least be your uncle or something. Nigga, I gotta be your grandpa. I gotta be something to you, nigga. Walk in the park, nigga. Let's just box and run his fucking bag up for Capaholics, nigga. Let's just get this shit over with. It's not that fucking deep. This nigga calls his Crip homies. I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't my mans. This ain't my mans. This is not my homie. You calling some niggas to come fight for you? Knowing how this shit can go, knowing how fucking far it can go, I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga was on the phone trying to put motherfucking plays together to get me robbed, whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck this nigga got going on. But once he did that and he trying to call niggas on me, that's what he said. That's what he said. So I said, nigga, I made you, nigga. Yeah, I said it. I'm like, nigga, if you saying Kai is this, what the fuck am I to you? I gotta at least be your uncle or something.
Saying you made somebody is ultimate disrespect. Somebody needs to insert the clip of Young Thug telling God, I made you. I mean, God made you, but it's just the ultimate disrespect. So let's go ahead and get into what exactly J Cinco said to get DDG to even talk about this. Let's open up the clip. What is this? Not this right here. Let's get into. Let's do this one.
It's just that. You feel me? And any nigga, I done have my bros come on. Hey, bro, I feel like this, and just as a real, I feel like it's so crazy. I even gotta explain how to even be a real nigga. Like that's kind of like crazy. I even gotta explain that, but real friends can call each other out when they wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's as long as you're not coming at it disrespectful when you whoop, like, all right, cool. But like, if you calling it when they wrong again, like a real man gonna take accountability. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a situation transpired. You know, where I caught it when it was wrong. You know, and I genuinely was coming from a real place. Like Nick genuinely wrong in that position, in their position. It was really wrong. But you know, the person came at very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Very childish, very immature. You know what I'm saying? Like tearing the down. Like it was to the point. It wasn't even about it wasn't even like this that. You feel me? And any nigga, I done have my bros come on. Hey, bro, I feel like this, and just as a real, I feel like it's so crazy. I even gotta explain how to even be a real nigga. Like that's kind of like crazy. I even gotta explain that, but real friends can call each other out when they wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's as long as you're not coming at it disrespectful when you whoop, like, all right, cool. But like, if you calling it when they wrong again, like a real man gonna take accountability. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a situation transpired. You know, where I caught it when it was wrong. You know, and I genuinely was coming from a real place.
So, as there are multiple sides between what is going on, my take is just throughout the years or since the streaming journey, we've seen DDG collaborate with different people and even outside of streaming, like in the situations he's been in, it just kind of comes off sometimes like DDG just only just needs to be the star of the show. And that's just from examples we have seen. And I saw somebody in the comment section of that post saying DDG just wants to be the next Kai Cenat. That's the only reason why he's acting this way. And I agree with that. I do feel like DDG is on a quest to be bigger than Kai Cenat. But here's the thing, Kai Cenat, he's not in any drama, truthfully. He stays away from the drama. He doesn't, even if there is drama, he's not trying to milk it. He's more like for the people. He's a little more likable. Whereas with DDG, he comes off kind of like an asshole. Even like Cinco coming forward and saying DDG thinks he's bigger than the program, and for him turning around instead of being like, no, I don't think I'm bigger than the program. I don't think I'm better than anybody. DDG gets a T-shirt made saying the program. So that's just DDG's energy. And although a lot of us do love DDG, him being on a Kai Cenat level, yeah, what's the likelihood of that? I feel like the likelihood is pretty low. Like I said, if you just don't have that likability like Kai Cenat, it's going to be difficult for you to get to that. And we see Kai Cenat and like how he uses his friends or his personality, his family, and like with content. But with DDG, we just see him running through women. We just see him using different women. And how is that going to be respected on like a higher level? I don't think much. I don't think much of that. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit more. So Jay implied that DDG had switched up once fame and money got involved. In response, DDG fired back, telling Jay Cinco to stop mentioning him altogether. He warned that people who beef with him always end up losing, and even exposed old text messages to paint Jay as inconsistent. DDG also released reaction videos and thread posts accusing Jay of stirring drama for attention. which we all know DDG really does. So fans quickly took sides with supporting Jay's honesty, while others accused him of clout chasing. Tensions rose further when Jay appeared to crash one of DDG's public dates and continue wearing clothes from a brand that previously disrespected DDG. Now, these stunts made the feud even more visible and profitable as both artists are gaining attention and engagement online. But at this point, the situation seems to be more than just hurt feelings. It's about control, reputation, and who gets to tell the story first. DDG seems focused on protecting his image, while Jay Cinco is using transparency and exposure to his advantage. So I really want to hear your guys' thoughts on this topic of DDG versus Jay Cinco. Are you on a side? And how do you feel that this is going to change streaming from moving forward? This group, Capaholics, had big plans of being bigger than AMP and everything else. So do you feel like DDG will ever be in a successful group too, or DDG should just stay to himself and just stick to the different antics that he does? So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Once again, I'm Tracy VA of Tracy VA Media. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, comment down below, and hit the subscribe button because I do celebrity news here every single day. And tap in with me for music reviews and exclusive interviews. And I'm going to see you guys next time. We keep it real, relevant, and resonating.